Hey everyone, it's Sam here from Sugar Spun Run, and today I'm showing you how to make cookie butter no-bake cookies. Ever since I shared my popular classic no-bake cookies, I've been getting so many requests on different flavor variations that people can try. Well, today I'm sharing one of my favorite flavor variations. This is a cookie butter no-bake cookie. Now, in case you've never bought cookie butter before, it can usually be found in the supermarket right next to the peanut butter. It's a slightly spiced butter. It looks a lot like peanut butter, but it has a very different sweet taste. It's actually made from ground up cookies. So to get started, we're going to want to head over to our stovetop where you are going to need a medium-sized, heavy-bottomed saucepan. To our saucepan, we are going to add 1/2 cup or 1 stick of unsalted butter. And as you can see, I've cut this into tablespoon-sized pieces. We'll also add 1/2 cup of whole milk, 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, and 3/4 cup of tightly packed light brown sugar. Now, if you've made my classic no-bake cookies, you might notice this is a little less sugar than I use in that recipe. That's because cookie butter is already a little bit sweet on its own, so we're just reducing the sugar. That way we don't have an overpoweringly sugary, way too sweet cookie. Now turn your stovetop heat to low, and we're just going to stir everything together. You want to stir pretty frequently until the butter is melted and all of your ingredients are nicely combined. Now once your butter is melted, you'll want to increase your stovetop heat to medium. Now don't crank up the heat above medium, just keep it at medium, otherwise you'll end up with cookies that come to a boil too fast before they're ready to, and they're not going to turn out right. So slow and steady, keep that heat on medium, and we're going to stir everything constantly until it does come to a boil. Once your mixture comes to a boil, you are going to stir it constantly, continue to stir it constantly for exactly 1 minute. I really recommend setting a timer and timing yourself because you don't want to cook it longer or for less time than 1 minute. Once the minute has passed, we're going to remove our saucepan from the heat and we're going to keep stirring it because everything's still pretty hot. Now we'll want to add our cookie butter. You'll need 2/3 cup of cookie butter and just a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And just like with our no-bake cookies, we cut back on the vanilla just like we cut back on the sugar because the cookie butter already has a great flavor of its own, and we don't want to overpower that. Now stir everything together until your cookie butter is melted and the mixture is nice and cohesive. And now we will add our oats. You will need 3 cups of instant oats for this recipe. We're going to add them and stir everything together. Once your oats are completely combined, you're going to want to either grab some spoons, or I like to use a 1.5 tablespoon sized cookie scoop. I'll link to the exact one I use in the description below. And we're going to immediately start portioning this cookie butter no-bake cookie batter onto some cookie sheets. As you can see, I've lined my cookie sheets with parchment paper. Wax paper would also work, either would be fine. And we're just going to space them a little bit apart, give them a little bit of room because they'll spread just a bit. And now all that's left to do is to leave these cookies alone and let them cool completely. This is only going to take about 30 minutes. And that is how you make cookie butter no-bake cookies, possibly one of my favorite variations of the popular no-bake cookies. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. If you try this one out, please let me know what you think, or if you have any suggestions for any other no-bake cookie variations, I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Hey, if you guys enjoyed today's cookie butter no-bake cookie recipe, I would really appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, if you enjoyed today's cookie recipe, here are a few others you might like as well.